football club Anzhi Makhachkala is a Russian football club based in Makhachkala, capital of the Republic of Dagestan. Founded in 1991, the club competes in the Russian Premier League, playing their home games at the Anzhi-Arena. On January 18, 2011, Anzhi Machachkala was purchased by billionaire Suleyman Kerimov, and since then the club have had sufficient funds for signings such as Samuel Eto'o and the managerial appointment of Guus Hiddink in February 2012. History: the club was founded in 1991 by former Dynamo Makhachkala player Sultan Magomedov, then head of Dagestan Product, and took part in its first season in the Dagestan League the same year. They ended up as league champions with an unbeaten record and 16 wins out of 20 matches. Due to the dissolution of the Soviet Union, the club entered Zone 1 of the Russian Second Division in 1992 and finished in 5th place. The club won their group in 1993, but due to league reorganization were not promoted, and remained in the new Western Zone of the third tier until a second-place finish in 1996 guaranteed promotion to the First Division, under the coaching of Eduard Malafiev. A key player in Anzhi's early history was Azerbaijani international forward Ibrahim Gazanbekov, who was the team's top scorer in all of their first 7 seasons. He was league top scorer in 1993 and 1996. In 1999 Anzhi won the First Division, and were thus promoted to the Russian Premier League for the first time. The side missed out on a bronze medal finish on the last day of the season, as they conceded a last-minute torpedo penalty which took their opponents into third place. On June 20, 2001, the club played in the final of the Russian Cup for the first time, losing to Lokomotiv on penalties after a 1-1 draw. Anzhi finished 15th and were relegated from the Premier League in 2002, but during their first season back in the First Division they reached the semi-finals of the Russian Cup where they lost 1-0 to Rostov. In their 7th season in the First Division, Anzhi won the league and returned to the Premier League. On December 5, 2010, defender Samuel Eto'o died in a car accident, aged 25. Modern history. On January 18, 2011, the club was purchased by Dagestani billionaire Suleyman Kerimov, but later it was revealed that the president of Dagestan, Magomedsalam Magomedov, met Kerimov and gave him a 100% stake in the club, including 50% of the shares of the former owner of the club Igor Yakovlev, in exchange for financial support. Kerimov was planning to invest over $200 million in infrastructure, of which a substantial amount will go in building a new stadium with a capacity of more than 40,000 spectators, which would meet all UEFA requirements. Kerimov's investment was immediate as the club made signings in the 2011 winter transfer window. The first significant signing came on February 16, when the club announced the free transfer of Brazilian left-back Roberto Carlos, a World Cup winner in 2002. Further signings included a $10 million on another Brazilian, the former Corinthians midfielder Yousseli da Silva, and $8 million on Moroccan winger Mbak Boussoufa from Anderlecht. Boussoufa's transfer was finalized in the last minute of the window, on March 10. In summer 2011, the club signed the Hungarian Balazzest Sutsuke, who signed a 4-year deal to transfer for a reported $14 million. Anzhi also bought Russian midfielder Yuri Tsurkov from Chelsea for a similar fee. On August 23, 2011, Cameroonian striker Samuel Eto'o signed from Inter Milan for around a $28 million, on a world record $20.5 million annual salary. In February 2012 the club appointed the experienced Dutchman Guus Hiddink as a new manager, after Yuri Krasnozen's 2-month-long spell in charge. Hiddink's first signing was Congolese defender Christopher Samba, joining for a £12 million from Blackburn Rovers. On January 30, 2012, Roberto Carlos announced his plans to retire at the end of the season. He ended his football career on March 9 and took up a role as the club's director. On October 10, 2012, Anzhi opened a youth academy, the first in the Republic of Dagestan, in order to develop youth talents to the first team. The academy is being run by Anzhi's sporting director Guus. On July 22, 2013, Guus Hiddink resigned from his post as manager, ending an 18-month stint. His newly appointed assistant, countryman Rena Copyright Meulenstein, was promoted to the manager position. However, after 16 days as the team manager, Meulenstein was sacked. On August 7, 2013, Kerimov decided to reduce the team's annual budget by a third. On August 15, 2013, Yuri Tsarkov, Igor Denisov and Alexander Kokorin were packaged to FC Dynamo Moscow for an undisclosed fee. The three players had been purchased with the previous 2 years at a cost exceeding €50 million. Remchukov said that the reason for the move was the sharp deterioration in the health of Suleyman Kerimov, because of worries about the Club unregistered trademark's lack of success. In addition, Dynamo also signed Christopher Samba, Vladimir Gabulov and Alexei Ionov from Anzhi. Other cost-cutting transfers included Samuel Eto'o and Willian to English side Chelsea, Lassana Diarra, Mbak Basufa and Arseny Yegashov to Lokomotiv Moscow, Joe Pound O. Carlos to Spartak Moscow, and Oleg Shatov to Zenit St. Petersburg. The Fira sale continued into January 2014 with the sale of striker Suleyman Kerimov, a copyright to French-registered Monégasque Club AS Monaco for $18 million, and the sale of midfielder Suleyman to United Arab Emirates side Al Jazeera Club. The budget cut has resulted in Anzhi performing terribly in the 2013-14 Russian Premier League. When the season ended, Anzhi finished last in the Russian Premier League. They only managed to win 3 matches and finished with just 20 points, which makes them the worst last-placing team in Europe. Anzhi had been relegated to the Russian National Football League. Crest and colors. The club's crest includes a yellow eagle in traditional Caucasian clothing with elements of the Dagestani flag. The club's name derives from the word Anzhi, meaning pearl in the local Khmer language. It was also the ancient name for the land around where Makhachkala is situated. In the 2013-14 season they changed their shirt sponsor from Adidas to Nike, but the classic colors remain. Stadium. Due to armed conflict in Dagestan, the club's players live and train in a village near Moscow, at a training base previously used by Saturn Moscow. The club fly in for home matches, which have a heavy security presence. The club's 28,000-seat Anzhi-Arena was built in 2003, and due to its facilities is not used in European competition, for which Anzhi use the Lokomotiv Stadium in Moscow. A high-priority goal of Kerimov when he purchased the club was the construction of a new 40,000-seater ground. Supporters. Anzhi get most of their support in the Northern Caucasian region, particularly from the city of Makhachkala. The club also enjoys support from fans scattered all over the Dagestan, and the local area in general. The club is hated by elements of supporters of Moscow clubs and Zenit St. Petersburg, due to hatred of the club's wealth and North Caucasian and Islamic identity. European competitions. Anzhi participated in the 2001 Euro 02 UEFA Cup. Their opponents were Rangers of Scotland. Instead of usual home and away fixtures, UEFA decided to hold a single match in a neutral venue due to the unstable situation in neighbouring Chechnya. Rangers won the match 1-0. After finishing 5th in the 2011 Euro 12 Russian Premier League, Anzhi qualified for the group stage of the UEFA Europa League for the first time in the club's history, after eliminating Budapest on the Copyright D in the second qualifying round, Vitus in the third qualifying round, and AZ Alkmaar in the playoff round. However, they had to play home matches at the Luzhniki Stadium due to unrest in Makhachkala. They finished second in Group A behind Liverpool. Both games between the two ended as 1-0 home wins. Both teams and Young Boys took the top 3 positions in the group with 10 points each and were ranked by their head-to-head record, with Udinese bottom with 4 points. Anzhi were the only team in the group not to lose at home, having won all their home games in the group stage. Guus Hiddink team were drawn with German side Hanover, who won Group L. The Russians won the first leg 3-1 at the Luzhniki Stadium before a 1-1 draw in Germany sent them through 4-2 on aggregate. They faced Newcastle United in the next round. Alan Pardew's men became the first team to deny Anzhi a home win in European competition in the first leg before Papists headed home the winner for the Magpies in the last second of the second leg at St James Park, with Mehdi Kesla Gonzalez sent off for Guus Hiddink team. Honors, Russian First Division, winners 1999, 2009, Russian Cup, runners-up, 2001, 2013, recent seasons. Russia, European record, 1R, first round, 2Q, second qualifying round, 3Q, third qualifying round, PO, playoff round, notes. Only one leg was played, in a neutral venue in Warsaw, Poland, due to security concerns in Russia. Current squad, as of July 18, 2014, according to the club's official website, note, flags indicate national team as defined under FIFA eligibility rules. Players may hold more than one non-FIFA nationality. Out on loan, note, flags indicate national team as defined under FIFA eligibility rules. Players may hold more than one non-FIFA nationality. Reserve squad, reserves are eligible to play in the league. Note, flags indicate national team as defined under FIFA eligibility rules. Players may hold more than one non-FIFA nationality. Reserve team, Anzi's reserve team played professionally in the Russian Third League from 1995 to 1997. For more details, see FC Anzhi Makhachkala. Current coaching staff. Records, top scorers by season, notable players, had international caps for their respective countries. Players whose name is listed in bold represented their countries while playing for Anzhi. Managers, references. External links, official website, fans website, A fan is a Club Anzhi.